Good day everyone, I'm Jezzyvyl Sanchez and I'm the leader of this group. We are here to present to you a research entitled Dissatisfaction with Management, Factors Influencing Employees' Performance in Fast Food Restaurant at Rockwell Center, Ortigas. Of course, together with my groupmates, Miss Alya Marilag, Kirsten Arrojo, Kim Paculan, and Lesley Panaligan. Miss Marilag will begin with the first part.
Today, we are going to talk about rationale of the study. Workplace environment plays a significant role in the performance of employees. A positive working environment is very necessary. It is a workplace that promotes employee safety, growth, and goal attainment. These environments are most conducive to a successful workforce as they motivate employees to perform their highest ability. Companies achieve a positive working environment by focusing on their overall culture, supporting employee growth, and making employees feel safe and comfortable. Of course, when you're in a comfortable environment, you are more likely to feel more productive and more equipped to complete your tasks efficiently. Now, let's talk about leadership. How important it is for a good management system. Leadership is the ability to motivate people towards a common goal. It is an important skill in today's business world. Now, what is the difference between management and leadership? Management is mostly about processes, while leadership is mostly about behavior. Management relies heavily on tangible, measurable capabilities such as effective planning. Every company wants its ranks filled with enthusiastic, ambitious employees who perform their roles perfectly and always exceed expectations. However, in reality, these human beings are flawed. Some days we might be motivated to perform, while on others we might encounter problems and obstacles that impede our progress and productivity. We need performance appraisals to show employees they have support, to offer training and development, and to deliver reward and recognition. When a leader comes up with a strategic plan that ultimately turned into a successful result, employees gain reassurance that they are in the right company. It also helps boost their productivity and they become more committed and insert more dedication into their work. Ultimately, every performance management system should ensure the achievement of overall organizational goals and ambition while aligning them with employee goals. In this way, performance management and business objectives entwine with employee wellness and morale.
The background of the study talks about the poor management system in the fast food restaurant that can affect the organizational outcomes, wherein employees is the most affected. Based on Bernal 2016, low wages are the contributing factor to the high turnover rate of the employees in the variety of industry in the Philippines, indicating that despite of the heavy workloads, many employees remain dissatisfied with their pay. Additionally, employees are paid hourly under the regular wages set by the state for the city. Apart from the low pay, one of the workers emphasized how they deal with the unfair labor practices that they call charity, in which numerous unpaid work hours are frequently performed on their employees. And of course, one of the reasons why the employees loses interest for their job is because sometimes their fellow workers discriminate them or the manager himself mistreat them. These factors derive from the high chances of turnover if staff feels unhappy in the workplace. And because of lack in the motivation of management toward the employees, there is a variety of causes and influential factors that result in employees' turnover of an organization. which the management practices have a huge impact on whether employees choose to remain or leave to their work based on how they treated. Um, there's so many common problems why the fast food chain deals with this kind of circumstances.
Now we're gonna talk about literature review. As contested by Answari Ashton 2017, human resource management can affect the training and development of new incoming employees, and even those staff who already works in the food industry, which can help them to improve employees' behavior. It means that human resources are responsible for retaining employee benefits by ensuring them a safe and risk-free environment, and at the same time, encourage them to perform better. Without workforce productivity, an organization has little growth potential. HR also employs the most capable people who can increase the employee productivity. HR professionals have interpersonal skills to create a practical and straightforward policy for their employees. They work closely with the employees and listens to their concerns. And another one, as conducted by Dalloway and Halaga 2016, it was discovered that participative leadership has a positive impact on employee satisfaction and overall productivity. It is another form of leadership which is known as participative leadership. A participative leadership style is one in which all members of the group or team are all invited to contribute ideas, ask questions, and assist on the decision-making process. Rather than the manager or leader doling out instructions, they convince their members to participate in conversations.
In conceptual framework, the first one is the factors affecting job satisfaction. This is why it is important to understand what employees around the world value in their job. So, what do employees actually want and what do they care about? Affecting job satisfaction is determined by 6 factors such as managerial factor as well as working environment. In working environment, the employees need a healthy and safe workplace that caters to both personal comforts and facilitation of doing a good job. If workplace conditions are poor, employees would have a harder time getting things done or to finish their work. Pay. Pay is often considered by employees as a measure of how management views their performance in the industry. Fringe benefit. Fringe benefits are also significant. Career promotion. It is critical to provide employees with a work atmosphere that promotes their overall development. And effective leadership. One of the most common reasons employees consider leaving an organization is that their manager is uninterested in them. Effective managers recognize that their workers require an appreciation and recognition of their efforts and achievements. Under of these 6 factors, we have an employee's performance measure, and it has 3 categories such as motivation as well as communication and job stress. We were going to look at the performance and understanding of fast food restaurant employees as a result of this.
The research objectives aims the study of dissatisfaction performances of the employees that caused by poor motivational of top management in Rockwell Center of McDonald's. It is to know if their effort from workplace is being recognized or appreciated, to determine the possible opportunities of an individual in terms of their career growth. Also, it is to determine their bond between both parties if they are comfortable while working. Behind the successful business, there are some issues that we might not know, like the performances of top management towards employees' dissatisfaction performances. It is the study that we aim to know and give solution to the management of fast food chain. Some objectives came from a gathered journals, and through articles about poor management or performances in fast food chain. Then we formulate our own objectives based on collected information.
Significance of the study. The results of this research will be beneficial to the employees of fast food restaurant and Rockwell Center Ortigas. They will be more aware of how poor management affects their attitude and job performance. Managers will identify the zones that needed to be changed in order to foster better interaction and more productive work environment. Also, the fast food industry would be able to improve their management system if they implement the suggested solution based on the findings of this study. For the future researchers, the study could be their reference and serve as basis for their future research. The aim of this study is to figure out what causes a bad management system and how it impacts employees' behavior. It can also be used to determine the efficacy of successful management skills based on employees' performance.
The chosen design was quantitative design that the researchers allowed to explore ideas or meaning through text or visual aids, while the type of our quantitative design is descriptive research, wherein we can able to perform an online surveys and can easily distribute it to our respondents.
Cohort sampling was used to investigate the relationship between population group with a direct interest in the study. A total of 100 workers were chosen from the fast food restaurant and Rockwell Center Ortigas, where the population was frustrated with their management.
Data collection method. And the researchers gathered information from the chosen respondent using forms and questionnaires from an online survey. The researchers start by deciding who their target audience is, and we look for an issue and problem that can be used as a background information. And then we formulate question for the target group to answer, in which helps interpret the research findings.
In development of research instrument, to gather a data, we use a structured questionnaire in which respondents are only given an option to choose from. Questionnaires are important because they are provide a source of primary data for studies of researchers. Validation of survey instrument for measuring specified variables is also necessary. Basic framework for each construct that includes items or the question for that construct a variable. We call it organized because we divide the data into segments with a heading that describe our goal variable, and we ask a question about that segment and heading separately. Closed-ended responsive questions are common. The majority survey questions are quick to use, understand, and incorporate because that we use structured responses from a survey questionnaire rather than a one-on-one discussion. It makes it easier to get an accurate results. Each of the item questionnaire has an option. They strongly agree, disagree, and strongly disagree. Questionnaires are a low-cost, fast, and effective way to collect a large quantities of data from a large number of people.